We are live. It's been many months since I've gone live. Shoot, I couldn't even tell you guys the last time I went live. So I'm not expecting too many people to pop in here. It is late. It's on the West Coast. It's 10:50 p.m. Um, so we'll give it a minute or two and see if anybody pops in. And we'll go from there. If you guys do pop in, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you're seeing this after the fact, please hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment. Let me know. You stopped by and checked out the live. If you guys want to see some more of these, I'll try to make them happen more often. What's up, Malcolm Malone? What's cracking? So I was gonna edit a video tonight. Just had my buddy over. Did some filming for him. Everything's all cleaned. Everything's good to go. So I thought about recording a video of like my top 5 favorite hatchlings for the season. I was like, you know what, man? Let's just do live, man. It's been so long, and you guys have been asking me to go live for, forever. Richard Ireland, what's cracking, man? Welcome. Willow Rain, welcome. I know it's been a long time since we've done a live video, and sorry I've been neglecting the videos recently. Just a lot's been going on. We're at the peak of the season, basically. In this little rack right here, there's over 70 hatchlings in that rack. So you can only imagine those things are like teenagers, right? All they want to do is eat and poop and sleep all day, right? So it's a constant grind. The adults as well. So it's taking up most of my time, and editing's just kind of been put on the back burner. And I'm really picky with my videos. I like to really film them, take my time, edit them. So I'm not just throwing some BS content out there for you guys. But those of you guys that are here right now, is there something that you guys want to see? Any animal from one of the recent videos that you may want to see? So a lot of you guys recognize the snake room. I've got the incubator right here. I've got a couple of the adult racks right there. Got some more adult racks, some 15 quart hatchling rack. And then over here recently, this is going to be like my garter snake section. So I've got some garter snakes in here that I haven't shown you guys. Trav DeSav, what's up? Welcome back. But I haven't shown you guys most of those in the video, in any videos. I just picked up 1.1 garter snake right there, another 1.1, and then the male that I originally was going to get was lost but found, and then the breeder shipped them to me. So I'm not going to show you guys that in this video. I'm going to save it for its own video. You guys really are going to enjoy the new garter snakes I picked up. I'm down for the black garters. Oh, yeah, you saw that, huh? Yeah, I haven't done a video on those guys. You may have seen a picture or two that's been on my Facebook, or maybe even Instagram. I might have posted them on Instagram. I for sure posted it on my Patreon though. But yeah, everything's good, man. I had a great season, hatched out some crazy stuff that I never in a million years would have thought I would have been able to hatch, if you even told me a year or two ago. So let me grab one snake for you guys to check out. So this was actually the very first ball python egg that was pipping in the season and was hatching out. It's my male banana leopard clown, and he is growing like a weed. He's already pushing 300 grams, so he may even go late in the season for me. Who knows? And it's crazy is this guy's gone through so much color change. It's just ridiculous. So you guys may have seen him on Instagram. He's got nearly 10,000 views on one of the first videos I ever showed him on. But his head was super orange, and then he went through a shed, and then it turned extremely purple, and now it's turning back orange again. So I don't know what the heck is going on, and he's got these little white spots above his eyelids. But yeah, welcome all you guys coming in. G-Rated, you're still up, man. Nice to see you. Oh, that's right, weekend's up, so you don't got school tomorrow. Looking good. Amazing reptiles for you. Welcome. Show some clowns. So, yep, there's a banana clown. I'll show you guys some more clowns. I've got quite a few now. I also hatched out a bunch of double het desert ghost clown stuff. Double het desert ghost clown stuff, not visuals, but I've got a really cool snake that I'll show you guys that you may have seen in a recent video too. since I had him out, let's get this out of the way to show you how the sister's doing. But she's a banana clown. She's doing really, really good as well. She's another good eater. So, damn, he's huge already. I know. Tell me about it. One of my buddies was here earlier. You'll see his video tomorrow, those of you that follow him. But he was tripping out as to how big he got. Yeah, more recessive chilling at work. This season coming, it's going to be real heavy recessives. I should hatch out quite a bit of visual desert ghost stuff, clown stuff. This season that just happened, it was a focus on a lot of double het stuff. So I was breeding, desert ghost to clown for the het stuff to plan for the future, so we can get some double recessive stuff. Any blue-eyed Lucy's? Yeah, I got quite a few of those too. I got black-eyed Lucy's too. I've been selling a lot of babies lately that I haven't really been able to give you guys many updates on, but this one's sold. This is a male vanilla karma, which I think he's got pastel in it too. So he's all white, blue eyes, but he's got a really pronounced dorsal stripe that the camera's not picking up. But he's a beautiful looking boy, and he just sold. So there's that. I'll show you, I guess, a couple more clowns. I know one of you guys asked for some clowns. But I've got, real quick, since we're kind of on the blue-eyed Lucy, I held back a super fire, which I don't know if the camera's going to get it, but right above her eye, there's a yellow spot. You could probably see it. She's got black eyes with red pupils, but she's got a yellow spot right above her right eye, right here. So she has the potential to be a super pastel, super fire, inchy, and yellow belly, because the father was a firefly, inchy, yellow belly, and mom was a firefly. So I'm loving that dorsal. I know. Yeah, man, I got to update you guys, man. I got some sick stuff this season, and stuff's getting some size on it. I also got an inchy ivory that I hatched out. That's a little biatch. She likes to bite. But she's finally putting some size on. She was a little bit of a picky eater at first, but you can kind of see some of the colors. Camera's not going to be able to pick it up. I've got to actually get her in a video because she's really orange and purple. But she's bitten me about 10 times already. But yeah, you can kind of see some of the oranges coming out on her. She's actually kind of chilling out for you guys. She's a cool little holdback. I like yellow belly stuff, inchy stuff, and so she'll be good for the future with some blackhead and freeway combos. There's a nice clown female that's glowing. She's looking good. She's ready to go. I didn't breed her last season, but she's ready to go. She was a mouser for the longest time, but one of my clowns that is ready to go is this Orange Dream Blade Clown. Camera never does this guy justice. You've got to see him in person. Look at that head stamp. He's just wicked looking. Really reduced. That's from the blade. So he's an Orange Dream Blade Clown. Congrats on the season. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was a good one. It was a blast, that's for sure. You guys can give the video a thumbs up. What else I got in here? Got some snakes that are making some love right now. So I'm going to leave them alone. I don't generally start that early, but I had one pair that I held off. But here's a nice pastel clown female that I think might actually be a cryptic pastel clown, because she hatched out a cryptic for me that spontaneously came out. If you guys haven't already, you need to go check out Garrett DeMeyer's video that he just did about a video or two ago explaining the cryptic gene. But I was one of the lucky ones that randomly hatched out a cryptic from a pinstripe desert ghost male to that pastel clown female. And I'll let you guys get a good look at him too. But this is the cryptic. You can see the neck pattern kind of looks like a puzzle. You see that? And it's got a really pronounced head stamp. You can see that. And he's just really, really bright. He looks like an orange dream almost with the way his colors are compared to like a normal. But really cool looking snake, man. And the best part about it is he's double het desert ghost clown because his father was a pinstripe desert ghost and his mom was a pastel clown. So this is a real powerful male that the market is still trying to figure out if it's recessive, dominant, co-dominant, or whatnot. But I was one of the lucky ones to spontaneously hatch one. And man, let me tell you, it's a good feeling hatching something like that you don't expect to hatch, especially something so rare and something that even the big breeders are still trying to figure out. But look at that neck pattern. Thing is really cool. Are you working with bamboo? No, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that gene, unfortunately, but to each their own. I don't hate on it. It's just not for me. Um, Personally, I don't think bamboo, or I shouldn't say I don't think bamboo, but I think bamboo is a little too dominant for my taste. It really overpowers everything you put to it. It looks really good with calico, though. I will say that. Let's see. Check out this girl. She's a super pastel fire Enchi yellow belly. So super fly Enchi yellow belly. I've also got one of her sisters. I sold her brother recently, which was a super pastel fire Enchi. But this girl is just wicked. Look at that head. What's up, Stevie? Welcome, Aquaballs. Welcome. Nice to see you guys, man. It's been a little while. I know I've been a little quiet and some of us haven't talked much, but you know how it goes. We're family. You know, we see each other when we see each other, and that dark eye stripe is awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna show you another cool yellow snake. This is probably my favorite female that I hatched out all season. And it's not so much genetic power, it's just visually, she came out just ridiculous. Just visually, I mean, if you can appreciate a snake by just looking at it without knowing what genes are in it, she came out just insane. So she's a Mystic Vanilla Scream. So Mystic, Vanilla, Fire, and Pastel. And she just, I mean, oh my gosh, she's just wicked. And I just sold her brother, which was a Mystic Scream, which I was really hoping was a female because he looked amazing as well, but didn't need him because I have more powerful males. But look at that. She is just nuts. She is just nuts. Her dad was the Super Mystic Vanilla. I have some hatchlings not eating. What should I do? I've got a few too. So that's the thing when you hatch a lot is you're going to get quite a few that are just going to be slow starters. If they start to get real skinny, but the most important thing you can do with hatchlings is just make sure that they're hydrated. Make sure they always have water because the quickest death for a hatchling is not the not eating, it's the not having water. So make sure it has plenty of water. That way it still gets a full belly. But if it doesn't eat after 2 or 3 weeks after it hatches, then at that point you're going to want to assist feed. And I generally like to assist feed with a larger pinky mouse. If I can, but a pinky mouse is fine. But yeah. I really like how this girl came out. She's a pastel Enchi, 100% het desert ghost that I'll be keeping back. I've also got a pastel Enchi, 100% het desert ghost pied female that I hatched out recently that she's in shed, so I'm not going to show her off. But Look at that. Just a 2-gene pastel Enchi, but het for Desert Ghost. And I actually got 2 females, so I got her sister as well, which at this point in time I'm gonna hold back. I thought about selling her, but I just need more Desert Ghost power for the future. And her dad is a visual pastel Enchi Desert Ghost. Yeah, super clean, man. That almost looks Desert Ghost, not just het. Let me grab the visual so you can see a comparison. So this is a visual pastel Enchi Desert Ghost. So you can see, look at the head. Yeah, there's a night and day difference when something's got Desert Ghost. But I actually got this guy from Bob's Balls, and Bob works with some amazing quality genetics. So I definitely wanted to get the pastel Enchi Desert Ghost from him because I've seen multiple Desert Ghost combos from him. So I've got him in right now with the Super Pastel Blitz female, and they're making a huge mess, pooping and peeing everywhere. I've got him in with this girl right now. So she's a Super Pastel Blitz. You don't see a lot of Blitz combos. You see more Trick than anything, which Trick is very similar. But look at that. Look at that busyness. So I'm hoping to do the Super Pastel Blitz Enchi in the future, see what that'll do with Desert Ghost on top. So you hanging any Pied Ball Python? Yep. I should be producing some visuals this year, along with some hets. I want to put a black pastel yellow belly special Mojave, or black pastel yellow belly crystal. I want to put him to one of my pieds. I've got 3 pied females in here that are just standard pieds that are adult female breeders. But I'll show you one of my favorite pied combos. I don't have too much pied. I was one of those that didn't really care too much for pied because I thought they all looked the same until I really stopped being a dumbass and really saw what pied could do. But this is a visual pastel Enchi pied. If you couldn't tell, I really like pastel combined with Enchi. I mean, I really love the Enchi gene, but what I like about Enchi in pieds is it's a white reducer. So can't talk right now. So it reduces a lot of the white. This pinstripe will do that a lot too. So this girl is right at about 600-700 grams. So she's not going to go this year, but she will be ready next year. So let's see, super clean. What's a blitz? So a blitz works very similar to, again, the trick gene. So it's a dominant trait. At least no, actually, I believe there is a super blitz. So I think it is a co-dominant gene, but it's a really busy pattern mutation. It's similar to a hurricane as well. If they won't eat at all, I suggest feeding fresh killed or to cut the frozen thawed mouse rat so they can smell the blood. I've never heard of that technique. Sometimes it helps stimulate the appetite, kind of like natural instinct. Never heard of that, but not to say it wouldn't work. I'm going to work with Enchi soon. Yeah. Ironically, I didn't like Enchi gene back in the day. I didn't have the eyes for it. I just didn't see it yet. And this girl's cocking back, ready to strike. I just didn't have the eye for it until, again, I wasn't being stupid. And Ray, what up, Ray? Go check out Ray. Ray's got a bunch of pied stuff. That's basically what he specializes in. And then one day I realized its potential, and I started seeing other breeders breeding Enchi, and quickly it became one of my favorite genes. I just had a clutch of 9 and only 2 8 on their own after 2 weeks, so I assisted the other 7. Blitz reg equals super blitz. Just saw pics today. Yeah, I do remember there being a super blitz. I got a little caught up in my thoughts there for a second, but I got a bunch of double het Desert Ghost, Clown, Desert Ghost Pied stuff that I'm keeping back that I haven't really shown in videos yet. So I'm not really going to show it now, but I'll show it once they've had a few meals. And this female is pretty cool. Speaking of Enchi, but she's a pastel Enchi Spark. So I've also got her sister, which is a pastel. Wait, this girl actually might have fire too. Yeah, she's got fire. I was like, okay, she's got one more gene. But yeah, she's an Enchi Fire Pastel Spark. And I have the sister too, but the sister has a little bit of stuck shed, so I don't want to show her off. But the sister is the same exact snake, but you swap out Spark with Yellow Belly. But look at those flames. Super clean. And that right there is Enchi cleaning it up with that butterfly head stamp. So she's going to be the key to more Puma and freeway crosses in the future. I've got a pastel blackhead asphalt right now that I'm raising up that she'll be ready to go next season. She's already 800 grams. So that'll mix the asphalt gene in the collection too. Nice. What else you guys want to see, man? I've got a lot of stuff, but I wasn't planning on doing live too long, but let's see. Show you some GHI. Show you something with GHI in it. This is a cool little female I hatched out, but she's a let me do it this way. She's a GHI butter pinstripe. Of course, the camera's not going to get her colors, but on one side of her tail, she's got a little ringer. See if the light's going to show it. Right here, it's a ringer. It's just like completely faded and blonde right there. She's a hard snake to get on camera because camera wants to make her look dark, but she's not that dark. I hatched out a male in a different clutch. That's essentially the same snake, and he's got some stuck shed too. It's the same snake, but you add pastel, and it really lightens it up. Can't really show you guys, but you add pastel, and it's the same snake. It lightens it up. So pastel GHI, lesser pinstripe. So yeah, they're dope, man. This one's really lightening up, and colors are looking really good on him. See, he's got a little bit of stuck shed right there. Just got to get my finger wet and rub it off. I hatched a bunch of like 2 gene combos, 3 gene, 4 gene combos that I'm selling. Not really going to show them off. I've got some Desert Ghost stuff, male and female. Let me show you a snake that I thought was pretty cool. I've got this guy for sale too. Got a lot of interest in him, but nobody's pulling the trigger yet. He's just a fire Enchi yellow belly, but a really, really clean one at that. Really nice looking boy. Look at those flames. Really, really pretty looking boy. We just got home from visiting a great friend. That's cool, man. How's the puzzle projects? It's kind of on hold right now. And the only reason why I say that is because my breeder male pastel Enchi puzzle is with a buddy that we're doing a joint project with. But for some reason, the male is not really locking with his female pastel puzzle. He just started locking to her, and we've tried for like the last 4 months. But he was also locking with my pastel het puzzle female, and they locked a bunch of times. She was showing signs of being gravid. She was laying inverted. She was not eating. And then one day she took a meal, and then she didn't eat. And then a couple weeks later, she took another meal. So she's kind of all over the place. So we're not exactly too sure. So, and she's the only het puzzle female I have. Unfortunately, I didn't really buy too much into that project since I first invested in it. But did I put both of those snakes? I put her in the wrong tub. Wrong tub. So we're on standby with that. So we'll see what happens. But I do have about 50% het puzzle females that are ready for next season. So there's 5 more opportunities to produce more head puzzle or more visual puzzle stuff in the short feature. Like for example, this girl, she's a killer bee. Her dad was a pastel yellow belly, super pastel yellow belly, 100% het puzzle. And this is the girl that I call Pumpkin because she's got the pumpkin right here. See the 2 eyes, the nose, and then the mouth. So she's got a pumpkin. So she's right about 800 grams. And I've got three more sisters. 3 or 4 more sisters. Shoot, I lost track already. So, yeah, we've got her. We've got another killer belly. We've got a pastel yellow belly. We've got another bumble belly that are all 66% or 50% het for puzzle. Hi guys, I'm getting the boys ready for bed. Yo, CMC, what's up, man? Jack-o'-lantern. Yep. Yeah, I just decided to go live. I don't know. I was getting ready to turn on the Canon to film a video, top 5 favorite hatchling ball pythons, and then I just so happened to see the tripod that I'm using to film, and I was like, you know what, dude? Everybody's been asking me to go live, and I keep saying, yeah, I'm gonna go soon, yeah, soon, and then I just don't get around to it. So I was like, you know what? Just do it, man. It's a video I can put out there. You guys haven't seen a video really in like 2 weeks, so it's a way for me to kind of show you guys what's going on. That's mainly like the babies and stuff. I mean, I don't show my adults too often, but here's a girl that's primed and ready for this coming season. Well, this is a Puma female. Love this girl to death. But she's the one that gave me the Pastel Inchy Spark and the Pastel Inchy Fire Spark this season, along with the Inchy Ivory. And she's just as big as she was when she was gravid and bigger. So I think I'm going to put the blackhead yellow belly to her so we can go for the blackhead Puma. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Lou Balls, what's up? Got any garter snakes? I have, how many do I have? I think I have 8 garter snakes now. So you guys are going to be seeing more garter snakes too. If that's not your cup of tea, well, it's just too bad. Because I love me some garter snakes. So, matter of fact, come here, sweetheart. This is one of my big female albino checkered garter snakes. And here's a fun fact. I don't know if I've told you guys this. You may have seen Brian Cusco's video that he did over here, the Snakes with Friends, but these guys are rear fanged venomous. It's mild venom. Doesn't generally do much more than irritate your skin or feel like a bee sting. But some people, if they are allergic to things in that nature, they could get a bigger reaction, but generally you won't. Of course, the camera's too bright in here to really get a good look. I thought you only had one, the one that's on your business card. That's her, but I recently picked up 7. I picked up 3 different groups. And I've been wanting to get more for a long time. It's just the ones I want haven't been available. They're very seasonal. So you have to get them while you can, or else you're not going to get them. You're going to miss your opportunity. So you got to get them while you can, and they're still very small. Some of you guys jumped in late, so I'll kind of show you where I keep some extra supplies and all that good stuff. But there's some slithering around in there. I've got 1.3 in here. I've got 1.1 in here, and I've got another 1.1 in here. I'm going to do a video on those, so I'm not going to bust them out for you guys to see. You got to stay tuned, got to be a subscriber, you know, all that good stuff. I do have a Patreon, so I am going to, on my Patreon, I do post free stuff too, so don't think that you have to go to Patreon and pay to see some stuff, but a lot of more of the exclusive stuff and kind of exclusive videos, I am going to make them available to anyone that donates $2 or more a month. So for $2, not a whole lot. It's not going to break your bank, but I'll do a lot more behind the scenes for you guys. Any garters with blue sides? No, man. Those are so hard to find, bro. The California red-sided, which are blue too, those are really hard to find. Same with the Florida Eastern blues. Those are super hard to find. When I was 11, 12, I had 2 of them. Yeah, man, they're great snakes. And Trav, the Sav, appreciate the donation. Thanks for what you do, homie. Yeah, I hope you guys like what I put out. My thing is just, keep moving forward. Be real, be authentic. Don't be that YouTube person that's just fake, that just does fake stuff and it's all about the views. Like, I could give two shits about the views. That's why sometimes I don't post for 2 weeks, because who cares about the algorithms? I don't care. This was mainly a platform for me to kind of bring you guys into my collection and see the fun stuff that I'm doing over here, the stuff I'm hatching, and then maybe you guys would want to maybe pick up an animal. That's what I'm doing it for, is an outlet for my animals to be able to get into your homes. That way I can have a collection this size and be able to adopt them out. If I didn't have this platform, I probably wouldn't have the collection I have. So it really, really helps out. There's a few on Morph Market. Yeah, I've seen them. There's some low quality Eastern Flames on there, and then I think I saw. What else did I see? I think there was a regular checkered garter that was like 66% het albino. So straight OG, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, and for sure it's about community. I mean, I met so many cool people through YouTube, so definitely love that aspect. There's a lot of fake people out there, though. I can tell you, being on YouTube for the last 8-9 years, there's a lot of fake people out there. So don't always give in to the hype that you see, because those people aren't really doing honest things behind the scenes. So I try to stay out of the clicks, man, for real. I'm not really about it. I like going out there and seeing people, but I've just met a lot of fake people. So just like I said, be true, man. Stay true. Let me show this guy off. This is my boy. It's my favorite boy in my collection. I even like him better than my banana leopard clown. Well, this is my blackhead yellow belly. And this guy is just, I mean, you talk about dark. He's super, super jet black. I like the highlighting around the alien heads in black. And then he's really, really orange. But I think I might put him to one of the pieds, because I really like yellow belly pieds. Those are, I think, the best looking pieds. And then I really like the blackhead pieds. And so I think that combination, getting a het female and then ultimately going for the super blackhead yellow belly pied, is a project I want to pursue. And this guy's neat. I also have a blackhead hypo. I've got 2 blackhead hypo females. I got a blackhead calico, blackhead asphalt pastel female. So I got a nice group of blackheads. That nice dark red stripe that's coming up the dorsal. Amazing snake. Word up, 100. Yeah, man. I don't want to keep you guys up too late. You guys got work and stuff to do in the morning. So here's a girl that I held off from breeding this year because she went off food before I could start breeding her. But that allowed her to really put on some size. She's actually now one of my biggest females in my collection. But she's a leopard Mojave. And I've already paired the blackhead yellow belly to her, because I really love the blackhead Mojave leopard. JKR has put out some smoking looking blackhead Mojave leopard combos. And that's a project I've been wanting to do for a long time myself. I could easily put the blackhead hypo to this girl and go for some recessive stuff, but I really want to see the blackhead Mojave leopard mixed with yellow belly on top. So this girl, she's already locked once with him, so that gives me hope. She's a nice big girl. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, baby. And I held off 3 desert ghosts or het desert ghost females this past season because I wanted to put more size on them. I noticed I was averaging about 6 egg clutches. I want to start hitting those 8+ egg clutches, so I held them off. Plus, it gave the Pinstripe Desert Ghost a break and the Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost a break, because those guys put in work this season. No, I was playing zombies off the weekend. It's a feed week, so what's good tomorrow? Nice. I've got work at 9 in the morning, but no big deal. Let's see what else I can pull out here for you guys. That's a het desert ghost female, big normal het desert ghost. Somebody mentioned Blue-Eyed Lucy's a little while ago, but this is my my pastel karma female. She's a proven pastel karma, so she's a Blue-Eyed Lucy. She's already back up to weight. She's already looking good. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna pair her to this season, but I was thinking maybe Orange Dream Clown. I'm not too sure yet. Not sure what direction I want to go, but I really like Mojave Orange Dreams, and if I can get one that's Het Clown, that would actually be a good holdback. So, plus you get pastel on top, and you can also make lesser Orange Dream pastel Het Clowns too. Granddaddy, how you doing? Doing good, Justin. Welcome, man. What's up, everybody? What's cracking, bro? Nice to see a lot of you guys chilling up here late. Doing good, man. I spent a lot of time in this room this evening, and I was really motivated to start filming, and then I decided to go live instead. So that's kind of how we ended up here. You guys like recessives, blackhead, hypo. A lot of people use the term ghost, but that's actually not the official term for hypomelanistic. A true ghost is actually an axanthic hypomelanistic, which a lot of people don't know that. So when they call their hypos ghost, they're actually mislabeling it. So I used to do it too, I know, but I try to make sure I call everything hypo, just to try to be official with it. But I've got her and her sister. They were good eaters at first, and then they kind of slowed down a little bit. And then I was talking to my buddy, and a lot of people don't know that desert ghost is different from desert. The desert ghost females can reproduce, whereas the desert, which was a dominant trait or is a dominant trait, the females are infertile. They're not capable of losing viable clutches. Is your incubator off for this season? It sure is. It's a ghost town now. I hatched out 13 clutches, and I had a great season. It sucks, but it's kind of nice because it was starting to get a little overwhelming. It was like every other day or so, clutch was hatching out at one point. Yeah, hypo and dark genes is dope. I've been doing this for about 9 years. Yeah, about 2011 is when I started acquiring morphs. I did bearded dragons before that in 2009, 2010. I hatched my first clutch of bearded dragons, but I've kept ball pythons, garter snakes, and stuff before. I just never bred them. Yeah, 13 clutches is solid. It's solid. Again, there was a lot of females that I didn't breed. I could have potentially hit a 20 plus clutch season, but it wasn't all about getting every single female to go. It's you had to make sure that I had to make sure that the males weren't gonna potentially kill themselves. So I had to give certain males a break, and so yeah, should have a nice big clutch. Kip the Cage Fighter, what's up, my brother? Kip the Cage Fighter is another OG. He used to do ball python videos many years ago. Back when I was a little itty bitty baby channel with like 1,000 subscribers. He used to show a bunch of stuff too. Now he does like cards and collectibles. At my first clutch this year, if I have 5 next year, I will be stoked. Yeah. My buddy Austin at Ball and Chain Constrictors, this was his first season. I think he hit like 6 clutches. So he had a great first year. You know, I molded him. I shaped him. I told him what to do. Looks like I'm getting a low battery. I'm at 7%, so we're going to unfortunately have to wrap this up here real soon. FLE Reptiles, what's up, Jeff, man? How's it going? That's cool. I want to get a bearded dragon next. I got a basic ball python. I will say this. Before you go and you buy a bearded dragon, they're amazing pets. I've actually had quite a bit and I had success with them. But just know that they're high maintenance. They're piggy eaters, so they eat a lot. And so you're constantly got to go out and get food for them. And then they go through UVB bulbs every 6 months and heat bulbs. If you don't turn them off on a regular, you'll go through heat bulbs every other month. So just know that it's expensive, and if you ever want to breed them, the return on them is not that great. There just isn't. There's just so many of them out there. The market isn't that great for them, and understanding those morphs is very different than ball pythons because they're not so much co-dominant. It's just kind of sporadic. So it's kind of hard to say what is what, you know. So that's just my 2 cents with bearded dragons. But as far as a pet, they're amazing pets. I highly recommend it if you're willing to put in the effort to actually care for it. Because if you don't get UVB for that bearded dragon, it's going to develop metabolic bone disease and it won't develop right, and it'll stay a tiny little lizard for the rest of its life. So my 2 cents. Granddaddy Herp's wisdom, my 2 cents. Want to see if I can go out and show you guys something before we call it a night. Since you guys love spider ball pythons so much, that was a sarcastic remark. This is that girl, if you guys remember, that has practically no white on her. She's a bumblebee yellow belly, practically no white on her. I've never seen her even display the slightest wobble, not even when it comes to feeding. She's one of those rare ones that doesn't display it at all. But she's one of the best eaters, and she's 50% het for puzzle. Look at that reduction in her tail, that chain link fence looking design. Really aggressive eater, never refuses. Awesome female. So there's that. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I ended up doing a 42-minute live video tonight that I didn't think I was going to actually do. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, if you want to see more of them, tell me you want to see more of them. When I see stuff like that, it kind of hypes me up, gets me in the mood. The reason why I kind of slowed down and I stopped doing lives is because the algorithm it threw my videos for a weird loop, and a lot of people would come in not knowing who I am, what I do, and they would just thumbs down the video and leave. So it killed the motivation a little bit. Plus with my job and stuff, it was really exhausting. But I definitely have the time where I think I could do lives a little bit more often. So I think we'll make it happen. And I think it'll be fun because we're going to start pairing up some more animals coming in the next few months. So I get to show you guys kind of what's pairing, because you guys caught me at that time. But it's basically last season where you guys were seeing me pairing stuff. And you guys remember the first clutch that was laid was actually the banana het clown female. And I kept saying, she's going to lay any day now. She's going to lay any day now. And then boom, she laid the clutch, and then I kind of stopped doing the lives. And so you guys didn't really get to see the progress beyond that. And I'm sorry for that. That kind of sucks. But you guys did see it through the actual videos and the edits. So didn't quite leave you hanging there. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I've already said it. So have a good night. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the way out. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Get some sleep, you freaks.